Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. You are here with me, Diana, and today we are out here back at it again, adding to the food forest. And let me show you guys what I got today. We have two pecan trees. We have a ambling pecan tree, and we have a, turn it around here, a desirable pecan tree. So we're going to get ready and plant these today. If you guys want to come along with me while I plant these two pecan trees, let's get into it. So we're going to go ahead. I want to let you guys know, with these pecan trees, you want to plant them at least 30 feet from a building or structure. So I have already got the measuring tape out, and I'm actually 100 feet away from my house. So I've put these little markers down where I'm going to be planting them. Okay, and they also need to be planted 30 to 40 feet apart. So I've already measured everything out. I got these from Tata's Nursery. They were the cheapest ones I could find. One of them was 27 something, and the other one I believe was like 16.75. So we're going to go ahead and look how they got them nice and raveled up here. So I'm going to go ahead and get these out of this packaging. Alright, you guys, so like I said, I've already measured out where I'm going to be placing these trees. I have my markers here. I am 100 feet away from my house, and I'm going to go ahead. The first thing I always do in all my videos is get these weeds out the way. So I'm using this axe pick to dig out, to get these weeds up. And fortunately, we've had quite a bit of rain, so this soil is easily workable. Normally it's hard as a brick. You have anything you'd like to say, alleged farmer?
Yeah, like you said, we have two pecan trees. The first one is called the ambling pecan tree, and then the second one is called the desirable pecan tree. Now, the desirable pecan tree is a universal pollinator.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's very important because
Right.
you know, you just can't put one pecan tree in the ground and expect.
You need two pecan trees.
Yeah, you can't just can't put one in the ground and expect to get some pecans on the tree. You need two.
Right.
So don't be trying to go buy no one pecan tree and put it in your front yard and be like, we ain't got no pecans on it. It ain't gonna happen. You need to get two of them things.
Yep.
You know, so just a little about the pecan trees. The height for the pecan tree is 100 to 150 feet tall.
Wow.
So they get
That
tall.
is tall, you guys.
That's very tall. That's almost taller than me, you know?
That's one of the reasons why I'm planting it 100 feet away from my house.
100 feet away from the house. You can't be planting this pecan tree right up on the house because it might mess your foundation up or something like that.
Yeah, it's very well
definitely,
possible. The root system.
yeah, the root system will like mess your house up or any structures, you know. So you definitely want to have spacing, 100 to 100, you know. And it gets 30 to 40 feet wide. So, so you, like you say, you want to have spacing.
That's why I've got it measured out.
Okay, and the ambling tree, pecan tree, is scab resistant, which is a good thing to know. However, the desirable pecan tree is not.
Right. I didn't know that, you guys, when I bought it, so.
Okay, and
hope we don't get scab.
yeah, definitely don't want to get no scabs. make sure you get some cortisone, you know. And also, where did you get these pecan trees from, Diana?
I got these from Tata's Nursery. I'm not affiliated with them, but that is where I purchased them from.
Tata's Nursery. Okay,
Yes.
so if you want these trees that we got, you can definitely visit Tata's Nursery. And the price of the Amlin tree was $27.75.
Mm-hmm. And the desirable was $16.75.
Okay, now what zones does these pecan trees grow in? What is the desirable zones?
I believe it is, I want to say 6 through 9.
6 through 9
Mm-hmm.
is the ideal zones for these pecan trees.
Yep.
So if you live in Antarctica, I don't think you need to be putting these pecan trees down, you know?
Look at this big rock. Once again, we're hitting rocks. Like I said, I think we are on a rock quarry out here.
Okay, so like you said, these pecan trees, we definitely want to, we're going to utilize the pecans off this tree. I believe,
sure.
how many did it said, as far as the yield? How much do they
I think one
produce?
of them said like
20 pounds?
25-gallon
20?
container full.
Okay, 25?
25-gallon container
Gallons.
full.
Okay.
And another one said something like 100 pounds.
Okay. I think it varies, and
But it's going to
We'll see.
take, I think, 2 to 3 years for it to start producing the pecans.
so we definitely we're gonna utilize these pecan trees. I want to make some pecan pie.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this hole dug out, and then we're going to amend the soil. You guys, so this is about as deep as I'm going to go, and I tried to get it in a square the best I could, because like I've said in other videos, if you do it in a circle, if you do your hole in a circle, that will encourage your roots to wrap around and choke out your trees, and you don't want that. So they say to put it in a square shape, and that is supposed to keep them from encircling the trunk. All right, so here is the hole, which that's about as deep as I'm going to go. Check that hole out there. That's as square as I'm going to get it. So now I'm going to get ready and amend this soil. So here are the amendments I'm going to be using. I've got some 10-10 all-purpose slow release. Mix this in here. And we got some blood meal. I'm running low on that. We got a little Epsom salt. Put a little of that in here. And we have some bone meal. And right over here we have some topsoil. We always want our trees to have a good start. So now I'm just going to go ahead on and amend this soil. Okay, you guys, we have got the soil amended, mixed in well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a cushion of some of this down here in the bottom. And these pecan trees, they like well-drained soil. And they adapt to pretty much all soil types. But it needs to be a well-draining, sunny location. Alright, so let's get our desirable pecan here. I love that name, desirable. Alright. So this is how they come, with some jelly looking stuff in here. I don't know what that is, but I guess that's to keep it moist. So this is the desirable, and it's 1 to 2 foot tall. Okay, and I believe this is the order number, but Tata's website is very easy to navigate. I put about a shovel or two of the amended soil down here in the bottom. Here is the root system. Check it out. And it's very strong, so you want your roots to flare out, but if I flare these out, I'm going to break it. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is, and we're going to go ahead and plant her right down in here. And this height right here is perfect, because I want to say this is a grafted tree, but I'm not sure. I would have to contact Tata's to find out, because I'm thinking this is where the grafting point, and you do not want to plant it so deep that you're covering that graft. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, position it the way I want it, and where's my shovel? And we're gonna go ahead on and plant it. I'm going to make a little donut ring around this tree. And I'm making this to help with the water, to keep the water from going out. We want to keep the water in. So I'm going to make a little donut. And over time, this will settle down a little lower than what it is. See how I'm doing this? I'm making a little wall, kind of like a little fort around the tree. So here is the second hole, and I don't know if you guys can tell on this video, but this is a very deep hole. This is the amling, and that is a very long root. So I had to make this hole extra deep. And this is grafted, you guys. That is a graft. Now, what is grafted onto, I don't know. I would have to call and find out. But that's it right there. So that's as deep as I'm going to go. And that's probably about 2 foot deep right there. Let me see here. Let me stick my foot down in here and see. Whoo, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, it's up to my knee, y'all. So this is a very, very deep hole. But we have to make it deep enough for these roots. If you have an auger to dig out your hole, that would be great. But I don't, so we're gonna go ahead and get this amling planted. Okay, so here is the amling all finished. Got mulch around her. This right here is your graft, and we are at least 4 to 5 inches away from this graft. You don't want that dirt up here by this graft. At least 4 to 5 inches away. Is the desirable pecan. All right, and once again, we are a good, shoot, we're probably about 8 inches away from this one. Okay, all mulched up. There they are, both planted. There's the Amling way over there. And the desirable. Okay, you guys, we got the 2 pecan trees planted today out here in the food forest. I hope you guys learned something today. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And thank you all so very much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest videos. Until next time, I'll be seeing y'all. Bye.